Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Saludos a todos los que se conectan desde diferentes latitudes. Estamos transmitiendo desde Instagram, desde YouTube, desde TikTok. Acabamos de dar la escuela de los lunes de los componentes de un fondo de comercio. Ahora lo vamos a dar en inglés porque, bueno, ya tenemos franquiciados de habla inglesa en el mundo anglosajón. Ok, empecemos entonces a definir cuáles son los componentes de un fondo de comercio. A goodwill is a accounting concept that represents the intangible value of a company. That is everything that allowed it to generate profits beyond to the value of the physical assets. These elements include reputation, customer base, brand, specialized on knowledge, and any competitive advantage that make the company more valuable in the market. Normally we are used to sell real estate properties. But real estate properties is something that you know the value because it's tangible. But the the goodwill is different because the concept represents the intangible value of the company as the market reputation, everything that you have. For example, I have a lot of nightclubs in my youngness. uh, when I sell my company, my nightclub, I just not sell the lights and the table and the chair. I sell everything about the company, the brand, the reputation, the customer base, everything involved. For example, imagine you own a coffee shop with a loyal following and a strategic location. While the value of a machine, tables, and premise can be easily calculated, the real secret to your success lies in that consistent following and brand recognition. Everything is about the brand. If you're going to buy a company as a Coca-Cola or maybe a company as a iPhone or maybe Amazon, this company is about the brand. It's about everything that they have. It's not only the tangibles, the intangibles is more. It's as we do in the franchise. We sell our company as a franchise model because we have the know-how, we have the reputation because we have more than 43 years in the real estate company, and that's why people are interested in Porsche franchise fee in order to get in and pay the royalty, in order to get the everything that what we offer as the know-how, the accessory, and everything involved. In accounting terms, goodwill arise when a company acquires another company and pays more the tangible asset awards. The difference reflects is the value of intangible assets and the expectation for the future profit generation. You know what I mean? It's something like I would tell you before about the intangible, about the franchise. Is a very good example about the company that I have when I was younger, the nightclub. When I get a joint venture with somebody, I say, I have the brand Chivas Club. It's a very nice, popular club. We can have a joint venture in order to get more profit. You have the space, you have the license, but I have the more important thing in this business is I have something that you're going to need it. I have the brand of the company, and that's why we sell and we make joint venture in our past about our franchise, about in real estate, but also in the nightclub, also in the rental company. I have a very popular company that we call Faro Car Rental, and sometime when you get some joint venture with somebody or somebody give us the car in order to get rent, it was about the brand. It was about the reputation. And Goodwill plays a fundamental role in the evaluation and management of company. It's not just a number. of the balance sheet, but a reflection of a business true potential to generate sustainable renewal over time. It is important lies in several key aspects that we will develop below. It reflects a competitive advantage. Goodwill encompasses all the factors that allow a company to stand out of from its competitors. These include reputation, customer loyalty, recognized brands, and especially on knowledge. When a company has a strong goodwill it indicates that it possesses a competitive advantage that are difficult to replicate, allowing to maintain and increase its market share. That's what we told you before about the franchise, about the nightclub, about the rent a car, is everything about the reputation. Increase the company market value. Goodwill becomes an essential component when it comes to selling a company or attracting investors. Potential buyers are often willing to pay more if they perceive the business has strong intangible assets, such as recognized brand or loyal customer base. This extra over the book value of assets is known as a goodwill in acquisition. For example, we make more than 1,200 customer per month. So if somebody get our franchise, he will be received some of these customer because we have a strong customer base, and that's why a lot of people are interested in work with us. We also have a strong inventory, more 5,000 properties by our own, more than $400,000 with some allies companies. That's why it's one of the reasons to increase the company market value. Facilities financing. Banks and investors consider goodwill as an indicator of stability, a growth potential. A company with strong goodwill instills confidence and security, which make it easier to obtain greater and attract capital for future expansion. In fact, some loans and lines of credit are based in part of the value of these intangible assets. So if you're going to need a credit line or if you're going to request a bank loans, when you have a goodwill, you will get that more easy. You know what I mean? Provides transparency in mergers and acquisition. During merger and acquisition, goodwill allows buyer to have a clear and fair view the company true value. This intangible component helps determine whether the purchase price adequately reflects not only the physical asset, but also the company's future potential. Protection against competitors and crisis. Goodwill acts as a shield during difficult times. Companies with a strong brand and loyal customer tend to be better withstand economic downturns and the entry of the new competitors. Furthermore, goodwill faster differentiation, making it less likely that customer will migrate to the competition. You know, we are in the real estate business, and this kind of business gets strong in the crisis. But also, we are a franchise company, and that's why when we have some time, we have a bad time, we can have some protection against the competitor that crisis because we have a strong market, a strong brand, and also we have a lot of years doing this. What companies does goodwill consist of? Goodwill is made of combination of intangible elements that together reflects a company's true potential. Each component, from the brand itself to its human thing, contributes to the company ability to generate sustainable profits and maintain a competitive advantage in the market. Brand is one of the most valuable components of goodwill, if not the most important. It's not just a name or logo. but the positive perception customer have of the company and its product reputation is built through quality, trust, and customer experience over time. Is as I told you before, for example, in our real estate company, Faro Real Estate, we have more than 43 years in this market. We have more than 48 franchise. We have more than 600 agent. We have a good reputation because everybody want to work with us, and that is the more value of our franchise. It's the same case as I told you before about our rental car company or our nightclub. They have a good reputation, and when you have a brand and you have a reputation, you have a very good asset in your company. The customer base is, as I told you before, we have more than 1,200 customers every month. And we distribute in our agency and our agents. And that is a very good way to get that intangible asset. The customer base, a repeat customer base, and its a loyalty represents one of the most important intangible assets. As a strong customer base guarantees future revenue or revenue and reflects its a company ability to maintain a long-lasting and profitable relationships. And know-how and patents, for me, is the more important thing that you have and that you can have in your Goodwill company or in your franchise company. It's what we do in Faro Real Estate. We give the know-how. The know-how is the knowledge that you need to do this kind of business successfully. Know-how or specialization knowledge includes all the process, skills, and accumulated experience that give a company a competitive advantage over its competitors. Patents and exclusive rights, on the other hand, protect key innovation and ensure the revenue derived from exclusivity. A strategic location, as Ray Kroc from McDonald's say. A business physical location can be an important component of Goodwill, especially for location critical companies such as some retail company, restaurant, and franchise, as we told you before. For example, in Maturin, we have more than 10 franchise, and we are located very close to Farmatodo, the north of the city, McDonald's, very close to the Farmatodo in the east of the city. For example, Arturo. In Caracas, we have the same location, very close to the big companies, the big franchise company. A prime location attracts more customers and facilitates sales. Distribution and supply network. A stable and favorable relationship with suppliers and distributors are also part of Goodwill. An efficient network allows for security supply, better negotiation of fair and rapid response to the market demands. Human resource and corporate culture. Human include the talent, experience, and stability of the workforce. Furthermore, a strong corporate culture that foster innovation, efficiency, and employee engagement significantly increase the value of the Goodwill. License, contract, exclusive right. Imagine that you buy a record company, and that record company have a contract signed with Jennifer Lopez, Red Hot Chili Pepper, and Bad Bunny. You are not buying only the real estate property, the location of the company, the reputation. You are buying a company with a cash flow incoming every year. So operating license, long-term contract with a strategic customer and exclusive distribution rights are other companies of Goodwill. They guarantee the future revenue and create barriers to the entry for competitors. In short, the key to calculating the goodwill is the return of investment. It's the same thing like a real estate investment. They want to know what time, how much time they will get his invest back. So the return of investment in real estate, it will be good less of 10 years. But in this kind of business, as Goodwill or franchise is an active business, it will be better be less than 2 years. So the key to calculating the goodwill in the return of investment, that is the time in which the investor recover his investment, which should be less than 2 years for it to be profitable and equivalent as intangible and intangible asset, taking into account to the projected capital gain. You know, maybe the goodwill is a new goodwill, so you have to request the owner how much money he invests in that goodwill and what will be his projection, where what will be the projected capital gain in in that kind of ideas. You will know how much money will be value the goodwill. So in short, the key of the calculating the goodwill is the return on investment. That is the time in which the investor recovers his investment, which should be less than 2 years for the profitable and equivalent is tangible or intangible asset, taking into account the project capital gain. So that will be everything for today. Thank you very much to get the connection. Sorry about my bad English, but I am studying that. Thank you very much.